Another beautiful day as I welcome you to Menalights TV. We have started with algebraic expression, and under algebraic expression we look at how to change subjects. We also look at factorization as well as binomial expansion. So our topic is substitution of values. So when we talk about substitution of values, it's like putting the given values into given what? Formulas. So that's what we're going to look at this time round. So we have our first example, which is p is equal to 3x plus 4y. And the question says that find p if x is equal to 2 and then y is equal to 5. Now here we know that p is giving us what? 3x plus 4y. So in place of x and y, we are going to put their values in. So the x is 2 here and the y is 5. So we write the equation p is equal to 3x plus 4y. Then we know that the x is 2. So 3 in place of x, we are putting what? 2 there. And this 3 is constant. So you maintain it. So 2 come here plus 4y. And then the y given is what? Is 5. So in place of y, we are putting what? 5 there. So 4y and the y is what? 5. So we continue. 3 times 2 will give us 6 plus 4 times 5 will give us 20. So which means our p is equal to 6 plus 20, which will give us what? 26. So that means p is equal to 26. Let's take a look at another example. Find the value of 3y plus 4x minus 2 into bracket 1 plus m if x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 and m is equal to 3. So what we have to do is first we have to expand the bracket. After expanding the bracket, then we substitute the values in. So this is the same as 3y plus 4x. So minus 2 times 1 will give us minus 2. Then minus 2 times m will give us what? Minus 2m. So once we are done with this, we have to substitute the values in. We have 3y. So we are putting 2 in place of y because the question says what? Y is equal to 2. So we put 2 here plus 4x. And then x here is 1. So we put what? 1 there as well. Then from there we have minus 2 there. Then minus 2m. So the value of m there is what? Is 3. So we are putting 3 in place of what? M. So the 3 will be in place of m. So when you look at this, 3y, the y is 2. 4x, so the x is the 1 here. And then the 2m, the m is the 3 here. Now we are going to multiply and then evaluate. So 3 times 2 will give us 6 plus 4 times 1 will give us 4 minus 2. Then we have minus 2 times 3. That will give us minus 6. So from there, we can add and see what we get. So 6 plus 4 will give us 10. 10 minus 2, we are left with 8. And then that 8 minus 6, then we are going to be left with what? With 2. So that means our final answer is 2. Given the relation y is equal to mx plus c, so we have to find the value of x when y is equal to 10, c is equal to 2, and m is equal to 4. Now when you look at this, first thing you have to do is what? We have to make x the subject. So since x is not standing alone, we have to make x the subject. So after making x the subject, then we substitute the values in. So let's see what we have. So for us to make x the subject, that means the x have to stand alone. So we have y, which is equal to mx plus c. Now since we want to make x the subject, so the first we have to do, so we have to move the c from here to where the y is. So here it is positive, and when it comes, it becomes what? Negative. So we are going to have y minus c. So y minus c, which is equal to mx. Now since we are looking for x, or we want to make x the subject, that means the x have to stand alone. So what we have to do is what? Divide both sides by what? M. because the m is being multiplied with what? With x. So divided by m, and this side also by m. So here the m, will cancel the m here, then we are left with what? X there. So which means our x is equal to y minus c over m. So now that we have x, which is equal to y minus c divided by m, so that means we have made x the subject. Now we are going to substitute the values in. So what we have to do is x, which is equal to y. So the value of y here is what? Is 10. So we are going to replace it with 10. Then c, we are going to replace c with the value of c, which is 2. And mind you, the c is what? Negative. So minus c, which is 2. Then divided by m, the value of m is what? Is 4. So the 4 under it as well. So that means our x is equal to, so 10 minus 2, or 10 take away 2, we are left with what? 8. So the 8 divided by m, which is 4, we have our 4 there, so x is equal to, so 8 divided by 4 will give us what? 2. So that means our final answer here is what? Is 2. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Remember to subscribe to the channel Menalights TV for more updates. Menalights TV, when the sun rises.